Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about something that looks very small on paper, but feels absolutely magical when you see it with your own eyes. I'm talking about the iqoo13's interpolation, the feature that makes every 3D animated movie look smooth like soft modeling clay, and every frame feel alive like a next-gen video game cutscene. Interpolation sounds like a heavy word, but the idea is very simple. Your phone takes the normal frames of a video and adds extra frames in between. Because of this, the motion becomes super smooth. Not a little smooth, but butter sliding on hot bread smooth. When you turn it on, suddenly every animation starts moving like it was made for 120 FPS from day one. And the iQOO 13 does this better than almost any phone right now. When you watch a 3D animated movie on it, something magical happens. Characters don't just move, they flow. They bend and stretch like modeling clay in real life. Their edges look clean, their motions look soft, and every small movement blends like watercolors mixing perfectly on a page. It honestly feels like the animator is sitting behind you, holding the characters with his own hands and moving them smoothly, frame by frame. Think of this. You take a small clay character and roll it slowly between your fingers. There is no jump, no jerk, just a soft, natural motion. That same feeling appears on the screen when interpolation is on. It makes animation feel handmade, warm, and alive. And if you love games, then it gets even crazier. Old cutscenes that used to feel slightly stiff suddenly look like high budget CGI from a modern game engine. Movement that once felt robotic now feels like jelly, flexible, fluid, satisfying. It's the same feeling you get when you upgrade from a 30 FPS game to a 120 FPS game. Suddenly everything feels faster, cleaner, and more game-like. The iQOO 13 basically gives this upgrade to every 3D movie you watch. Another amazing thing is how the lighting looks. Normally, animated movies have light and shadow that move sharply from one frame to another, but with interpolation, shadows slide smoothly, lights blend softly, colors melt into each other like wet paint. Even water splashes start to look like tiny glass beads floating in the air. Fire looks like soft brush strokes moving in slow motion. Snowflakes look like small clay balls gently dropping from the sky. Everything becomes more artistic, more colorful, and more fun to watch. And the best part? Faces. Expressions that normally switch very suddenly now turn smoothly. Eyebrows slowly, cheeks move naturally, eyes shift with softness. It feels almost like a claymation movie where the characters are made from modeling clay, but here, instead of stop motion's choppiness, you get ultra smooth motion. It's the best of both worlds, the weight and texture of clay, but the smoothness of next gen animation. Dialogue scenes also feel different. Lip sync becomes clean and almost perfect. Characters don't snap from one shape to another, they glide. It gives a strangely satisfying look, like someone is gently shaping the character's mouth with their fingers to match every word. The crazy thing is that iQOO 13's interpolation does not make movies look fake. Some devices add too much smoothness and everything starts looking plastic, but here, the animation still keeps its natural weight. Characters still feel real, movements still feel believable. The phone adds smoothness, but not at the cost of life. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine dropping a ball of modeling clay on the table. It compresses, bends, bounces, then slowly settles. That movement has softness, weight, and flow. Interpolated animation on the iQOO 13 feels exactly like that. Every scene, every gesture, every motion has a gentle, satisfying rhythm. In the end, I will say just one thing. If you love animated movies, cartoons, or anything 3D, the iQOO 13's interpolation is like opening a new door. It takes normal animation and transforms it into something that feels physical, smooth, and beautifully crafted. Once you watch movies like this, it's very hard to go back to normal. Try it once, friends, and after that, every 3D animation will feel like a piece of living modeling clay on your screen.